Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hello, how are you? Peace to everyone. I know it's Friday and a lot of people be going out and hanging out and kicking it and doing what they do. Me, myself, and I am always a person that's just at home. I don't kick it out no more like that. And um, I'm not working or anything. Well, I'm working on this vlog that I'm doing right now or this live stream, but that's about it. How are you all doing? Hopefully everybody is doing well. I thought they were going to be blocking my divine feminine, divine feminine and toxic feminine compare and contrast video, but I pulled it up and it's still coming up. So if you guys are having an issue pulling it up and viewing it, let me know. They did send me a warning or whatever through my email. So I don't know. I guess they said that it was copyright things in it or whatever because I showed the Cardi B and the Lizzo video. So and some of the music ended up playing a little bit, but you remember, well, if y'all was on that live stream, if you remember, I was like, oh shoot, how do I mute it so it doesn't play so that they don't take the video down? So it still looks like it's up there, but hopefully it's still up there. I would love for you guys to check that out. It's to compare and contrast to the divine feminine and to be able to tell the difference between divine femininity and toxic femininity. I don't know why I always mix that word up. Speaking of divine feminine, I am commentating on Golden Beauty's video that she did today. I was like, yes, girl, I'm commentating on this just because, shoot, I don't just commentate on the men. I want to be able to commentate and I want to be able to like showcase the divine feminine and things like that. So I'm going to do that on Golden Beauty tonight, this evening. Hello, Sheila, how are you? We're going to get into it. If you guys did not see Golden Beauty's video, it's Stop Playing with the Divine Feminine. And that's what I'm going to be commentating on this evening. And I want to just get into it. Let's just get into it, guys.
During this pandemic,
I do want to say one thing. If you guys don't know, like the way that I do my live streams, even though I'm new to YouTube, I'm still going to be the same person that I am when I'm on my Facebook and things like that. I am one of those people, if I see comments and things like that, and I have time to be able to comment back, I definitely comment back. I definitely will read you your rights. I definitely will read you for filth if you came to me in a filthy manner. And I definitely will send you packing. I definitely have no issue with that. And some of you guys will see that underneath the comments. I don't want you guys to think that like I just be attacking people. Like people really be coming for me. And if I got the time to read them, then I will read them. And then I have been blocking a lot of people too because Rashad sent his little dogs, Chihuahuas, over here. So I had to let him know, go back to your cult. This is not a cult over here. Go back to your cult and seek help from your master. Well, clearly their master sent them over to this channel, but they need to get the fuck on because this ain't that. It's so sad though that people really do what somebody commands them to do. Like all they have to do is say one word. That's how you know they're brainwashed. All he had to do is drop my name, and eventually it came straight over. They didn't even finish the live stream because he was live streaming the same time I was. They literally came straight over and just started attacking, and they're still attacking because as many people keep viewing the video when he dropped my name, as many people keep looking for my name on this channel and keep commentating, which is cool because it just keeps me relevant on YouTube. So I don't mind, you know what I'm saying? The relevancy that they keep, giving me because they're just bringing more people this way. So it's fine. However, they're not going to come over here and disrespect anybody or me. So then I have to read them for filth and then I have to send them on their way and send them packing. So when you guys see me basically saying somebody's mama or something, then y'all know why. But that's it. Hey, Galactic Human. Galactic Human is on here. Peace and love to you. Peace and love to Yakima. Mr. Daydreamer, peace. Good evening. Richard is on here. And I spoke to Sheila, my moderators are on here. Elizabeth, Shama, peace, peace, peace. Free spirit, peace, y'all. So good for y'all. It's so good to like see everybody on here right now. Because I know like people have more things they could be doing with their Friday, but they chose to chime in and give their attention to this channel. So I definitely appreciate it. To all my talkers, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to talk our shit regardless. But yeah, Golden Beauty did a video and she uploaded this rising and I actually got a chance to look at it and I was like, yes, girl, I'm commentating on this because this is the shit. So I have to commentate. Hey, Marvelous Spirit, another one of my moderators. Lynn is on here. She's a new subscriber and she's also my sister and a goddess from Facebook that I've been connecting with for a while as well. So it's good to see you guys. I'm going to let Golden Beauty get, I'm going to pull up Golden Beauty. Y'all know how I do it. Until I get my PCs, till I move out of town, which I'll be moving next month. Till I move out of town, get my desk, get my PC set up and all that stuff. Then I'll be able to do the split screen and all that stuff, y'all, and it won't be ghetto. Okay? But in the meantime, y'all already know what it is. When you're a new YouTuber and you're just on here, you got to get it how you live. And so that's what I'm going to do. So without any further ado, I'm going to play the video and I'm going to commentate on it. And this is Golden Beauty's video. By the way, you guys can go and subscribe to Golden Beauty. The title is Stop Playing with the Divine Feminine. And that's just that. If you guys don't know who Golden Beauty is, I definitely don't want to attach that name to her. So just go check her out. Now let's get to it, shall we?
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I wanted to talk about something real fast before I start my day about spiritual protection, because people honestly think spirituality is a game. It's just something to say. They don't really understand what it feels like and what it's like to be spiritually protected. I know a lot of people talk about the ancestors and stuff like that because it's cute and they think it's cute and think it's, it's just something to say. But the ancestors is real. The ancestors is heavily active and heavily involved with people who, is solid, who they know is going to and work with them for the betterment of this planet. You cannot be fooling around with the ancestors. You can't be doubling back on them. If they send you out here to do a mission, you cannot be playing around and taking and think stuff sweet when they grant you all these nice and wonderful things, and then you get big headed and you get beside yourself. And also, dealing with people who are heavily covered by their ancestors. I know people just be saying the ancestors, but when I said the ancestors, I'm talking about my own bloodline, my own ancestors. The way I channel my ancestors is I specifically call on my ancestors, the ancestors that are running through my blood. I call out to, depending on what I'm calling out for them for, I call out to my righteous ancestors, my ancestors that are loving, that are nurturing, my ancestors that are, who are good with manifesting, my ancestors who are good with, bringing things to reality and stuff like that. And if I am seeking revenge, if I'm seeking anything else, I will call out to those ancestors who are about.
So what she's basically explaining, it's a commercial, y'all. What she's basically explaining right now is basically what I explain all the time, that we all have guidance. We all have spiritual guides. We all have ancestors. Hold on. Our ancestors are our bloodline. So people that have passed away, like your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your grandfather, if you happen to know their characteristics, things like that, things that they loved. Your characteristics are what literally goes with you. It's literally part of your spirit. So, for instance, my grandmother, like I was telling people on my live earlier, my grandmother is really good with money. She's really good with finances. She was really good with organization, you know what I'm saying, skills and things like that. So I call on her whenever I need financial help and things like that. I call on her. I offer her offerings and things like that. So basically what Golden is explaining is how the ancestors are heavily involved with people that are involved with their ancestors, that actually connect with their ancestors. So these aren't like ghosts or anything like that. They're literally your family in the spiritual realm, your bloodline in the spiritual realm. So that's what she's saying. And I'm going to get back to it.
Revenge and, the ones who aren't to play with pretty much. Or I just speak to them and allow them to handle things. So I don't need to, so I don't need to step out of my frequency, and I let them do what they do. And a lot of the times that's what happens. I have never met a person who crossed me or did something wrong to me and they instantly got their karma, or their karma came shortly after. And that's just how it works. Talk about spiritual rank, pretty much. Like, a lot of people don't realize how much spiritual rank other people have, and they try. I have had people try to do magic on me. I have people try to do the little spells and stuff like that. Shit backfired. Shit didn't work. Ancestors got on their ass soon as possible. Soon as they could, and stuff didn't go their way like they thought it would go. And then there's people who have crossed me and instantly got their karma. So spiritual rank, that's a real thing.
I'm going to stop it right there, because when she's talking about spiritual rank, I just want to add one thing. I'm divinely protected. The reason I speak and I always say I'm divinely protected is because I'm in close connection with my ancestors. I communicate with them daily, hourly, minutely. And so when people are coming on this channel and they're like, oh, do you know you're messing with Rashad? And he is this, and that. And he got this. And I don't give a fuck. Rashad can't touch me. Can't nobody touch me. You can send whatever, you could try to send whatever spells, whatever magic you want to send this way. That shit gonna ricochet and backfire right on your ass. So I feel her on that. That's why I don't ever be worried about shit. That's why it's important for you to be in connection with your ancestors and make sure that you have that divine connection with them. And because they're going to protect you. So you need to make sure you make that connection with your ancestors, for sure.
You can't just be messing around with everybody like they don't, like, everybody has their own individual army and team around them. Personally for me, and this is not to be bragging and stuff, but my team do not do any playing, like, whatsoever. Never have. And I can say that with confidence, and I can say that with proof. And it's not, I'm not just saying it just to say it, pretty much. Like, every time they showed up, every time. So that's why sometimes I don't even be sweating off people. I don't even be doing, I don't be getting overly mad. Sometimes I'm just like, those that see you, who need to see you, who gonna do something, see you already. So I'm not, sometimes you ain't even gotta step outside your little bubble, because your team is already 10 toes behind you, ready to take off and just waiting for the word. Anyways, yeah, so I think people need to honestly realize, and I personally feel like I was a big reason why people were so spiritually protected, and when I left their presence, they're dealing with a bunch of crap that I literally helped prevent and, keep them safe from. So people, especially men out here, because women are the most divinely connected to the spirit realm.
I know a thing or two about cars.
I know exactly what she's talking about with that, because honestly, when I was with my son's father, and the one that I told y'all that shot me, literally he did all this stuff to me, right? And so like I left him. When I left him, like I tell y'all right now, This man has grays everywhere. Young, he's still young. He started getting grays like after I left him alone. Everything for him was like nothing for him was working out. Like anybody that's ever done me wrong, literally. And it's not that I sit there and wait for their downfall or pray for their downfall, because I don't even look to see their downfall happen. I just go about my business and know, like, at the end of the day, what you did to me, you have to reap what you sow. But this is what you chose. So let me just go ahead and walk away, and whatever's going to happen is going to happen, because that's what you chose. You chose to dog somebody out that really honestly just loved you and had your back and had your best interest at hand. But see, sometimes people choose people that don't have their best interest at hand. They dog out people. Like my ex literally started getting, I helped him get a job. He started getting money and then wanted to dog me out. See, people like that, y'all don't have to seek revenge on. Whatever's going to happen to them is going to happen. And 9 times out of 10, when you're doing things righteously and decently and in order and out of love and compassion, then if somebody else just basically takes advantage of that or disrespects you in that process, then they have to deal with their own karma. And that don't have nothing to do with you casting spells on them, because you ain't got to do it. At the end of the day, they cast a spell on themselves by fucking over the divine feminine, by fucking over the divine masculine, by fucking over somebody that's righteous. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, because people trying to say she hexed that man, she put a spell on. She ain't got to. She divinely protected. She was his protection. He ain't even in contact. He say his ancestors all the time. That man don't even know who his ancestors are, because he was one taken care of by somebody else, his grandma and all this other stuff. And he had a lot of issues going on in his background. His mama, he told y'all the story, his daddy being schizophrenic and all this other stuff, which we know are different spirits and entities that's really actually taking over a vessel and causing confusion in that vessel. So with that being said, yeah, so her ancestors were literally protecting the both of them. So when she stepped out of the way, that left him open for anything. So she ain't lying.
You need to be mindful of who you're mistreating and who you are, playing with, because y'all don't be realizing that these women be y'all amulet. These women be y'all protectors, truly, spiritually. And when you wrong these women and when you do, horrible things to these women, your ass is going to pay that price. So please be mindful of who you're dealing with. Be mindful of the power your woman has. Like I said, the divine feminine is on the rise, and the divine mothers who are protecting this world and who have been watching, who has been being truly righteous, who has been doing what they're supposed to do. As males, as the protectors, they not playing, and they're going to be on your ass times 10. So, do right by y'all women. That's just some word of advice, something I wanted to say that was on my heart. The divine feminine is not playing. So I suggest and I advise.
During this pandemic, it's
so I guess you just got on here. She definitely just explained. She definitely just explained who the ancestors are to people, like your bloodline. She's speaking on her bloodline having her protection. She literally just went into that in the beginning of the video, so you came in late, but she definitely explained that. Like, when people are speaking of their ancestors, your best bet is to speak of your known ancestors first. If you want to call on your ancestors, and this is just me commentating and saying what I know, and you may not know, you might have some benevolent. First off, you want to speak on your benevolent ancestors. First off. Secondly, you want to call on your ancestors that you know are your family that have passed away, that could be in the spiritual realm, that can help protect you. So that's what she's talking about. She's not talking about just the ancestors. She spoke of this earlier. She said, you got to do your benevolent ancestors, known and unknown. That's how you connect with them. Your ancestors, when they are connected with you and you are connected with them, they tell you how to communicate and how to serve them. So that's how you guys want to have your communication, is by first and foremost speaking to your bloodline ancestors, calling out to your bloodline ancestors. If you do not know who they are, you should seek and see who they are. You know what I'm saying? Or ask who they are. Well, I don't care if you think that she's capping. I do a lot of talking with Golden. So Golden and I actually have a conversation. We actually have a relationship now. So with that being said, Golden definitely is not somebody that is capping. Golden actually had already been tapped into spirituality when she met Pharaoh. Pharaoh literally met her at Sarah Sudanseti's convention. So she already was there on her own journey, getting knowledge and information. So this ain't no, she just following his coattail and learning from him. He approached her at a convention, a spirituality and consciousness convention. So this ain't that. I hate when people, and y'all don't, and moderators, I get it. Y'all don't have to delete his comments because I want people to see it when I'm commenting back to them. I want people to see it. But if they get too disrespectful, then yes, please delete their comments. Thank you. But yeah, he's been on here before. And I get it. Y'all ain't always gotta like everybody that I speak about, but I don't like Pharaoh and I speak about him. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody's not gonna like everybody, or everybody's not gonna get certain discernment about certain people or whatever the case may be. But I like Golden. Golden, I feel like she's definitely on point with this. I know she's on point with this, and I know it's a lot of informational things in this video that can help people. So this is a video to help people. This is not to bash people, because she's not bashing anybody on here. So therefore, since she's not bashing anybody on here, I'm not going to bash anybody on her. The whole point is for us to actually get some information and help other people that may not know how to connect with their ancestors, may not know what the relationship is with ancestors and what they can actually provide and help you out with and things like that, how they can guide you. So that's what this commentation is about. It's definitely not about saying, bashing somebody and saying you don't like them and whatever the case may be, because y'all like Pharaoh. I don't care. Like, whatever. Oh, sorry, y'all. I had muted it. But it definitely ain't that type of party.
The reason why stuff is playing out the way that it's playing out is because everything is symbolic. Everything is, has a message and has a meaning behind it. The reason why all these powerful, who was once these powerful men and respected teachers and men and stuff like that, is going downhill is because divine feminine is on the rise, and y'all need to get with the program. And those who are not getting with the program, you see the examples, and those who are, obviously you're going to get rewarded and you're going to, be put in the position. But y'all can keep playing if y'all want to. It's going to be y'all ass. Perfect example for what I was talking about yesterday. This, somebody's thirsty ass boyfriend slash trick slash whatever he calls himself is at my door right now, begging me for whatever he's begging me for, thinking that he's obligated to my body, and thinking this is how you get women to fall in line. Real men don't need to do that to get women to fall in line. I'm over here like, this is why the ancestors is attacking you niggas for being weird, for one, for being thirsty, for two, and for just violating the divine feminine. Like, what is going on? Like, why do you think, what? Like, that goes to show me what type of females you're dealing with, because it's like weird.
So, like, what happened is, I'm going to go back to the message. I'm going to read it for y'all because I don't think you can see it on here. Okay. So the message basically said, I cannot deal. And then he had some other woman type. He said, tell her. Now, this is his message, but the girl that's typing it for him, he said, and then she's basically saying what he said out his mouth. Tell her I said I'm about to come see her real quick for 30 minutes. LOL. No, her ass need to learn to follow orders and fall in line. but I want to come on her face. She got to get it the hard way for violating me the way she did and still being an asshole. And tell her I said don't play because my man is going to be waiting in the car. So open the garage. So he got a whole nother female typing this to her, the mother of his children. Yeah, sick. And y'all sitting here, and this is a man people are literally still defending like he literally is sane. Yeah, YP said that.
Weird, for one, for being thirsty, for two, and for just violating the divine feminine. Like, what is going on? Like, what do you think? What, like, if that goes to show me what type of females you dealing with, because it's like weird. Like, who in a right mind will honestly.
And then this is the thing for me. You know your daughters are in that house, and like you're literally talking to the mother of your children like she's just some slut bucket off the street, and you were with her for 5 years. She literally gave birth in that home that you're now turning into a trap house and a fucking Playboy mansion or ghetto mansion, hood mansion, whatever, Roach Motel. And you literally talking to her like this, like what the, and you're having somebody else type the message and tell them to tell her this stuff. Like disgusting. It's disgusting.
Well, honestly, but like, okay, to that. Please seek help. And if you a man, you out here going outside like that, seek help also, because that's crazy and that's weird. Seek help. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. This was going to be a vlog, but that just flew me. And I'm going to cut this thing short. And I'm going to vlog tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later.
So this one says, tell him this is our last conversation and have a nice life. And I don't blame her. I would, that would, I mean, there's a lot of things would have put a nail in the coffin, but that one most definitely would have put a nail in the coffin. By the way, I want to say congratulations, Golden, on your new ride, your new car, and having everything in your name. So you are free. You have been freed. You got your freedom papers. So not that she need me to say it on this blog, but I'm going to say it on this blog too, on this live stream too. You got your freedom papers, baby girl. I'm so extra proud of you. Like you standing into your own grown woman, and we all go through our own experiences, but you're learning from your experiences, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? With life come experiences, and we're all here on a journey, and the journeys can be hard, but as long as you're learning from that journey and you're taking the guidance and the direction of your ancestors, you cannot go wrong, as you are not. And you and them babies are blessed. And so from this point on, I just wish you nothing but it's success, which you know, and greatness beyond greatness, because it's only up from here, baby girl. So I just wanted to do that commentation because Jonathan said the straw that broke the camel's back. She was the spine of the relationship. He's not the same. YP since they broke up. Yep. That's what happens. I'm happy for her too, Elizabeth. I'm so happy for her. I want to go back up because somebody said they were new to my channel and then they really like my content. And so I just want to tell them, oh, Imani, thank you so much for subscribing. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody that comes on here that actually see what I'm trying to do and actually know what place I'm coming from whenever I do these commentations and whenever I'm exposing these beasts that literally are working off their lowest chakra ever without elevation, you know what I mean? And things like that. I really appreciate you all because I do understand that everybody is not there yet and everybody is not using their third eye, their pineal gland, in order to view things. And so therefore, when they're using their two eyes, then they're literally working off of idiocy, and that can be quite disturbing. But I really appreciate all of the light beings, all of the chosen that come on here, and y'all really support me underneath the comments. Y'all really let me know I'm not by myself and that I'm doing the right thing. You know what I mean? And that you all basically have my back. And so it's much love and gratitude to y'all for sure. Definitely. My birthday is in 10 days. I'm trying to get my subs up to 1,000 subs. So right now I'm like, I don't know, I'm like at 800 and like, I think 30 or 29 or something like that. But I just told everybody on my Facebook to subscribe to me, and they're sharing it and stuff like that. And if I can get up to 1,000 subscribers, then I can vlog from my phone, and I will be able to take you guys with me on my solar return retreat, which is going to be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, with 7 other goddesses. And we're literally going to do vegan meals and things like that. And I want to be able to vlog the whole time that I'm there so that I can show you guys those things. If I am not able to vlog or live stream, I will definitely make sure that I save the videos, and then I will post them on here and stuff like that so you guys can see it. But it's definitely going to be a great time. And on my solar return, I will hop on here and do a live stream with y'all. If you guys do drink wine, maybe, or champagne, we can toast it up. I don't drink liquor, but we could toast it up, get your glasses together, and we can do a toast drink and just chill, kick it, talk. I can vibe with y'all, you know, because I really don't do stuff big. It's going to be on a Monday. So, and we could do that. So I will definitely spend part of my solar return on this live stream and with you all. So if you can find it on your Monday evening to chime in with me, get your glasses, we could toast it up and talk shit and just vibe. That would be great. So I will definitely make sure I schedule. I thought I scheduled it last time for the Divine Feminine and Toxic Feminine compare and contrast. And I looked on there, I did not see it. So I gotta see what happened with that. But I'll definitely schedule it this time, y'all, and make sure it's scheduled. So I'll stay on top of that. But again, it's September 13th. And I'm really, really excited about that. So yes, in 10 days, y'all. It's Monday, September 13th. Monday, the day. Okay, so if you guys want to remember, it's the day that Tupac died. So was killed. Well, no, he died because he was shot and then he died on the 13th. So it's the day that Tupac died. So you'll be seeing a lot of, rest in peace, Tupac, or whatever your memory. You're going to see all that. That's the day that my solar return is. So yeah, so you guys can turn up with me. Woo woo! Thank you guys for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. Please share this. Please tell your friends if they like-minded like you. And if there's anything y'all want me to talk about, if there's any questions you guys have, or you want me to just do a live stream about, please drop it in the comments. I have no problem doing that. I like to be able to be given content to like either research or study or just give my opinion on it or just my knowledge on it. And I'm more than willing to do that. So peace and love. You guys have a great, awesome rest of the evening. My sister is going to come hang out with me. I'm moving next month, so I have people trying to hang out with me and spend time with me as much as they can before I relocate next month. But in the meantime, love y'all guys and goddesses. We got this. Stay strong, stay grounded. Make sure you meditate. Make sure that you stay connected with Mother Universe, and Mother Earth, because that is going to be your best bet out here, okay? And then chime in with us next live stream. Peace.